What if I told you? One man destroyed a 500-year-old republic, not with an army, but with pure ambition. This is how Julius Caesar took over Rome. Rome was the world's most powerful republic. Senators, laws, and a system designed to stop any single man from becoming king. But Julius Caesar wasn't just any man. He was a soldier, a politician, and a master manipulator. Before he wore the crown, he learned how to play the game, and no one played it better. What was his secret move that made even his enemies follow him? Early life and hunger for power. Born into a noble but broke family, young Caesar learned one truth early. In Rome, power came to those who dared. At just 16, he lost his father. At 18, he defied a dictator. And that's when the world first saw his courage, or his madness. He risked death rather than bow down. That defiance became his signature move. But how did a poor young man turn defiance into power? The rise through charm and politics. Caesar knew something others didn't. People loved a hero. He charmed Rome's elite women, befriended its generals, and spoke to the poor like one of them. While others bought loyalty, Caesar inspired it. He made every soldier feel seen, every ally feel important. And slowly, piece by piece, the Republic began to orbit around him. But every rise has a moment of no return. Caesar S was about to come. Military genius, the making of a legend when Caesar was sent to Gaul. Modern-day France, it was supposed to keep him busy and out of politics. Instead, it made him unstoppable. In less than a decade, he conquered tribes, expanded Rome's borders, and made himself the most popular man in the empire. He didn't just win battles, he made them stories. Every victory was a message. I am Rome. But what happens when a man becomes more popular than the Republic itself? The turning point back in Rome. The Senate grew afraid. They ordered Caesar to disband his army and return alone. But Caesar knew if he obeyed, he'd be arrested, maybe executed. So, on a cold January night in 49 BC, he made the most dangerous decision of his life. What did he do that changed Rome forever? He crossed the Rubicon River, a direct act of war against the Republic. As his horse splashed into the icy water, he whispered, "The die is cast." There was no turning back. Rome would never be the same again. But could one man really defeat the might of Rome itself? Panic hit the Senate. Caesar's old ally, Pompey, was sent to stop him. For the next 3 years, civil war tore Rome apart. Caesar marched through Italy, Spain, and finally Greece, crushing every army that dared face him. And when he stood over Pompey's corpse in Egypt, T-Ward knew Julius Caesar had won. But now that he had power, what would he do with it? Caesar didn't just want to rule. He wanted to transform Rome. He forgave his enemies, reformed the calendar, fed the poor, and stabilized the economy. The people adored him, but every good deed hid a darker truth. He was becoming a king in all but name, and Rome hated kings. So how long before someone tried to stop him? The seeds of betrayal whispers filled the Senate halls. Was Caesar saving Rome, or ending it? When he accepted the title dictator for life, that whisper became a roar. Old friends began to turn, including one he trusted most. Yes, the one whose name became legend. Brutus, March 15th, 44 BC. Caesar walked into the Senate surrounded by men he called brothers. But daggers waited under their robes. As the first blade struck, Caesar turned shocked and saw Brutus. E2, Brute. And with that, Rome's greatest ruler fell. Curiosity. But Caesar's death wasn't the end. It was the beginning of something even bigger. Rome exploded in chaos. Brutus and the conspirators thought they saved the Republic, but they only killed its last chance. Within a decade, Caesar's heir, Octavian, later called Augustus, became the first emperor of Rome. The Republic was dead. The Roman Empire was born. So, did Caesar lose? Or did he win forever? More than 2,000 years later, his name still means leader, Kaiser. All from one man who dared to cross a river and defy a nation. He didn't just take over Rome, he rewrote what power means. If you enjoyed the story of Julius Caesar's rise and fall, hit that like button and subscribe for more history told like never before. Because next time, we're uncovering the real story of Cleopatra, the woman who ruled hearts and empires.